Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. Alright, so yesterday was warm enough that I could ride my bike with nothing but a t-shirt and an overshirt on, and now it is snowing. So very interesting. Cold front came in, which was supposed to happen. So I'm out here with my daughter, just experiencing a little bit of snow. Can you say snow?
No.
Snow. Do you like snow?
Ah.
Yeah? Alright. Alright, so yesterday we looked at Grand Seikos, and considering the weather is as it is, I thought I should mention the Snowflake, which is probably, in my opinion, the Grand Seiko to get. Let's talk about a few of the models, a few of the options with the Grand Seikos. First of all, when it comes to quartz, I'm not a quartz fan, but I've got to say, if you are in the market for a quartz, you can't get better than a Grand Seiko quartz. And I think that would be a great watch for a non-watch person. Now, a non-watch person is probably not going to want to spend $1,000, $2,000 on a watch. They'll probably go with something like my dad has, which is a Raymond wheel. That's a quartz. I think it probably cost $600. He thinks it's really good. I imagine a $2,000 Seiko. Well, first of all, being a Seiko, that might cause confusion. Why would anybody pay that kind of money for a Seiko? But even if it was a higher end brand, I think the idea of paying $2,000 for a non-watch person is not really feasible. But if I were recommending watches for him, I very well would recommend a Grand Seiko. I don't think they're so expensive if you're going to go quartz. I didn't check the prices before I made this video, but I want to say that under $3,000, which when it comes to a high-end watch, that's pretty cheap. Well, it's fair. I don't think I'd call it cheap. I wouldn't call it inexpensive, but it's fair. And if I ever did go quartz, I think I would have to go Grand Seiko quartz. That 9F movement, it's actually very beautiful. If you want to Google it, it's a fantastic looking movement, and it's going to be off by about 10 seconds a year, which is amazing. Now, you could always go the high beat, 36,000 beats per minute Grand Seikos. The testing is a little bit more stringent than the COSC's testing, but in practice, I think you're going to get the same kind of results. I think it's going to be -3 to +5 a day, which is fine. Those high beats make it so if it gets jostled and it misses a beat, well, it's got more beats than, say, the 28,800 that I want to say this has, and so it might maintain accuracy, shakes and whatnot. So that's always an option. And of course, there's the spring drive, which is very interesting. I mean, it's I'll just say that any sort of technology in terms of watches, I think Seiko is really where it's happening these days. They're on the cutting edge of horology for sure. Much more so than Rolex. As much as I love Rolex, I've got to admit that Seiko, if I'm being objective at this point in time, is probably a better watch brand that are making better watches. They might not have the same kind of history, but in terms of what you can buy at present, Seiko has some top pieces. But let's talk about the spring drive real quick. It's interesting. It does have a quartz crystal in there, but that doesn't mean it's a quartz watch. It's basically it's an automatic watch that has a quartz regulator. It's almost like there's two watches in there. There's the automatic and there's the quartz. And the quartz, 8 times a second, regulates the automatic movement and either speeds it up or slows it down. So you're looking at accuracy on paper. I think they say something like five. I don't want to misquote it, so I'm going to refrain from telling you. But apparently, you're looking at about 5 seconds in practice, 5 seconds off a month, which is amazing. It's got that sweeping second hand, but it's got the accuracy of, well, probably more accuracy than my dad's Raymond wheel, which probably is off, say, 14 or 15 seconds a month. I think that sounds about right for my Casio F91W. It seems to be fast. Well, maybe 10 seconds a month. So the spring drive is revolutionary and it's amazing. I have to say that I'm partial towards straight automatics. What I like about the automatic is it's a balancing act. That the watch is not running too fast and it's not running too slow. It runs as well, as perfect as it can, and that's what gives you the accuracy. And that right there lies the engineering marvel. And while the spring drive is interesting and I respect it and I like it, and you know, you gotta love that snowflake, what I feel like it's doing is it's having its cake and eating it too, which is a good thing. But you're having your automatic movement, but then the quartz is regulating it, and in practice it works perfectly. But I feel like it's having, what it is having an automatic movement with a quartz regulator, with an electronic regulator. And while it works wonderfully in practice, I feel like it's cheating in a bit, in a way. I feel like it's cheating. I feel like it's again, it's giving you that sweeping second hand, and it's giving you that you know, automatic movement in a way. But if you're going to go that far, I feel like you might as well go quartz. Well, hold on, maybe that's a little too far, because you do have that ticking of the quartz, which is not altogether pleasant. So I understand the spring drive. I like it and I respect it, but it's almost like having an electric governor on a mechanical watch. And I kind of, in that sense, prefer the straight mechanical watch. I think I'm more of a purist in that way. Pure mechanical, no electricity. You bring electricity into it, you're cheating in a way. Now the net result is you're going to have a more accurate watch, and it's going to look like an automatic, and that second hand's going to look like an automatic. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's cheating? I mean, I when I say cheating, I mean, it makes it sound like it's a game. Look, these are technologies, and that's an amazing technology, and you got to credit Seiko for it. But I was originally drawn to mechanical watches because of this no electricity movement, and the fact that these watches like this are regulated to such an extent that they don't run too fast or too slow. They maintain pretty impressive accuracy. And if you were just to pop an electrical component on here to regulate it, it sort of it misses the point in that regard. It misses something, that purity. So, but that's not to say that I haven't thought about getting a spring drive. Will I ever? Probably not. But it's I do love the Snowflake, and they're kind of expensive these days. I think Snowflake is well, there's one for sale, a new one in Japan for 574,000 yen, and link in the description if you want to pick it up. I think that's probably more than what it originally sold for. I think you can't find them anymore, and I think it's a popular model. So, but you know, that could be a steal. In 10 years, it could be even more expensive, because I think that is probably the classic of the Grand Seiko spring drive range. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to Grand Seikos, I can't say that I will ever buy one, but if I did, I doubt I would go high beat. I feel like I have that in the Rolexes, meaning I doubt I would go automatic. Would I go spring drive? Again, that electrical governor on there, just it doesn't appeal to me. I think I would probably go for the Quartz. That is the one Quartz where I'm actually impressed by it, and I'm actually a big fan of that 9F Quartz. Beautiful, check it out. It is actually a good-looking quartz movement, and well made, and the best quartz movement in the world by far. And you have to love the technology and the effort they put forth, and the cutting edge. And your watch will probably be one of the most accurate in the world, you know, aside from those GPS watches. Anyway, let me know what you think of the Grand Seiko. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.